Hello students, I am Rahul Pandey and today I will continue the chapter, the last lesson of your first chapter, last lesson of Flamingo book. Okay, so dear students, today I will continue the second part video of this chapter. And as I have told you that little French was very much frightened because he was late for his class. Okay, but nothing happened. M. Hamel saw me and said very kindly, "Go to your place quickly, little French. We were beginning without you." And he said that, little French said that whenever I came in my school and whenever M. Hamel saw me, he said to me that please please come quickly in the class and we were starting our chapter without you. So I jumped over the bench and sat down at my desk. Not till then, when I had got a little over my fright, did I see that our teacher had on his beautiful green coat. So French said that when I sat on my desk, okay, after that I noticed that my teacher had beautiful green coat, okay, and his frilled shirt and the little black silk cap, okay, all embroidered, that he never wore except on the inspections and prize days. So friends said that when I saw the outward clothes of my teacher M. Hamel, so I became very shocked because this type of black silk cap, okay, shirt and green coat he used to wear only on the day of inspection or prize days. So beside the whole school seemed so strange and solemn, and friends said that means our school was seeming me today very strange and very serious and calm. But the thing that surprised me most was to see on the back benches that were always empty the village people sitting quietly like ourselves. And the friends said that I became very shocked whenever I saw the last bench of my class, and the last bench, okay, means who were always empty. But today, when I noticed that, what I saw, the people of my village means old Hauser, okay, with his three cornered hat, the former mayor, the former postmaster, and several other besides. Okay, everybody looked sad. I saw that the old person, which name was Hauser, okay, and the former mayor and the former postmaster, means all the reputed person of my village were on the back desk, and they were also attending our class. Everybody looked sad, and Hauser had brought an old primer, okay, thumbed at the edges, and he held it open on his knees with his great spectacles lying across the pages. And really, I was very shocked because all the person were very sad, and the person means who was Hauser, who was old, and he brought an old primer, okay, for himself to attend his class, means primary book, okay. While I was wondering about it all, M. Hamel mounted his chair, and in the same grave and gentle tone which he had used to me, said, "My children, this is the last lesson I shall give you." And after that, my teacher M. Hamel started to teach, okay, and he sat on his chair and he said to all of us that, "Hello, my dear students, as you know very well that today I am going to teach you my last lesson because the order has come from Berlin to teach only German in the school of Alsace and Lorraine." And he's told us that you know very well that a new order has come, okay, from Berlin, that from now onwards, okay, only German, okay, to teach only German in the school. You will read, okay, only German. Oh, the new master comes tomorrow. The new German teacher will come tomorrow and he will take your class. This is my last class, okay? This is your last French lesson and you are attending your last French lesson because from next day you will have to teach you will have to read German, and this is your last French lesson. I want you to be very attentive and I want to tell you some important notes, points of this language so that you will be able to keep it memorized in your mind. Okay, so be ready for your last lesson, okay, to read Berlin, okay, Berlin language, okay. And because the message has come from Berlin and it is your last French class, from now onwards you will read German. What a thunderclap these words were to me. When my teacher M. Hamel said these words, I became very shocked. Okay. Oh, the riches. That was what they had put at the town hall. Really, we were very shocked listening these words said by M. Hamel. My last French lesson? Why? I hardly knew how to write. I should never learn anymore. I must stop there. Then, oh, how sorry I was for not learning my lesson, for seeking birds, eggs, or going slidings on the Sar, my books that had seemed much a nuisance a while ago. Means listening these words, he was very shocked, okay, and he began to think, little French began to think in his mind that how it is possible that today we are going to take our last French lesson because I we are not able to learn, okay, it, to understand it properly. So how is it possible that French means today French is our last lesson? And he said that means sometime we did not take our book in the school because the books was very heavy to carry. My grammar and my history of the saints were old friends now that I could not give up. And M. Hamel too. The idea that he was going away, that I should never see him again, made me forget all about his ruler and how cranky he was. And French began to recall about his past classes. That means how careless he was in his past classes, and sometimes he did not bring his history books, English grammar book, French books, okay. And today my M. Hamel teacher is going. So from now onwards, who will teach us and to whom will I ask this uh, means subject? Poor man. It was in honor of this last lesson that he had put on his fine Sunday clothes, and now I understood why the old man of the village was sitting there in the back of the room. And that is why, means now the little French understood that why M. Hamel has come today to take his last lesson wearing a new clothes, and why all the people of my village are attending his class, okay, sitting on the last bench of our class. It was because they were sorry too that they had not gone to school more, okay. All the person of my village were very sad because they did not attend their class properly, and it was their way to thanking our master for his 40 years of faithful service and of showing their respect for the country that was theirs no more. And all the reputed person of my village came there to pay their respect for the teacher M. Hamel because he completed his 40 years, okay, time in teaching in this school. And while I was thinking of all of this, I heard my name called. It was my turn to recite, and in the meantime I heard my name. M. Hamel called me. Oh, I became nervous. What would I not have given to be able to say that dreadful rule for the participle all through? I was very nervous because I was not able to tell him. the complete rule of participles in English grammar because I did not take it seriously in my class. Oh, he called me very loud and clear and without one mistake. I will have to go there. But I got mixed up on the first words and stood there holding on to my desk, my heart beating and not daring to look up. And when I went there, okay, he said that means my heart began to beat. That what will happen, what M. Hamel will teach means ask me. The little French was trembling very much, but when he said that when I went there, then I was curious and I was ready that I will do my best to give the answer of questions asked by our teacher M. Hamel. So, dear students, it is the end of part 2 of this chapter, the last lesson, and tomorrow I will continue the third part of this chapter and I will explain it. So, dear students, keep learning and keep practicing. Okay, have a nice day.